in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make your secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quarterback making adjustments. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback extends the play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's such a difficult thing to ask your quarterback, to run the RPO, stick it in the belly of the running back, turn, throw it really, really quickly. And you could tell maybe rushed it a little bit too much, and that was the reason it was an inaccurate throw.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
7, TCU, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that.
Here's a heat. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for...
There he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Off play action. Under fire. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch at the 20. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. Toddy makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It'll be a draw. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a cure.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Defense looks like they're coming. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in the game, more or less in the first half.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Using his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put point.
Turning it on!
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
Slings it. Finds a man on the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's McLeod. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running to the left. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Toss sweep to the right. Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Back to the ground game on the left. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Direct snap. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Escapes trouble, and the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. And his receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up with this offense.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This offense has it with really good field position. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking for a man, it's McLeod. He uncorks one deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right.
Love the effort, tried to toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking incompletion.
He's got it.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curl.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Breaks into the open. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. He's got 99 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll go up top on second and short. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Swings it out to the flat. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try it over the left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 20. Inside the... And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like, I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up to the 26 for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Right on the money. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
49, TCU 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's McLeod. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
Finds a spot in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your...
Takes it the other way. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes, he's fast, he's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. The short hands, it's Etienne. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Got his man downfield. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being